What can you tell us about the market so far this year?
The market from January was a positive month. It's normally a little bit lower, and that the figures in January were around that 90 mark, which is typical for January. But then February, March were huge, and March was probably the biggest month that we've seen for many, many years, at 184 sales for the month. And then April was also high, solid at 144 houses. So it's just continuing to be solid, and the number of houses turning over is high.
What sort of price brackets are we seeing there, actually?
Interesting looking at the curve of the sales in the price areas. We're having the usual number of sales through that 300 to 330, 340 mark, but there still is a high number of sales in the 400 to 600 mark, which is now becoming usual, as opposed to in the past, which wasn't usual.
Yeah, and what do you think might be fueling that?
What we're seeing is a lot of out-of-town buyers coming in, and when you think about that, then we think about Aucklanders, and so the number of people and investors out of Auckland that are buying in Tauranga is noticeable. We have, in the last weeks, have spoken with a number of Auckland buyers that want to buy multiple properties, and they are not shy of spending in that 400 to 600 mark.
So investors? Investor
buyers, yes. So they have no intention of coming and living down here, just wanting to buy for investment.
Right.
Advice to buyers is that the genuine buyers are actually quite frustrated trying to find a house. The stock levels still are low relative to the number of buyers around, and of course with the number of investor buyers coming and picking up that 400 to 600 range property, we're finding buyers are really struggling to find houses to buy. Over the last probably month, we've noticed a bit more listing activity, so there's a bit more stock coming, but it is still turning over.
Yep. And to sellers?
Yeah, and I think that from that, then my advice to the seller and the vendor is to, if they've thought about selling their home, now is a very good time to be getting onto the market. Bring the home to the market, present it. Even though that it's winter, there's still the buyers there, they'll be buying it. I think across the board also, the construction of homes, and there's a lot of talk about the at-risk home, the plastered monolithic homes. If you own one of those and had the thought to be moving on and selling, now is the time to be doing it for sure.
Are we seeing any changes in the price?
Price is a funny one at the moment. The majority of the market, I would say, is it's solid but hasn't jumped up. We're not seeing the Auckland prices by any stretch of the imagination. What we are seeing is odd ones that are selling for more. So somebody is wanting to buy it, and they're paying the money that needs to be paid to buy it. And so we are seeing anomalies in the market where there has been something that was higher than what you would have thought it would be.
But no sort of trend up?
I don't think there's a trend up at the moment. I think it's still solid, and that the buyers are quite discerning, that they know they are in the market, they can see the sales that are happening, and so therefore they are paying market value at the present.